FTW Broadcasting here for the win. We bring you hot StarCraft 2 action. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate it. My name is Awall, and joining me, as always, is my boy Danny, and we are a proud partner with the UEN.com. By the way, I see some nice little hearts going there from Tarson. Nice job there. The map right now, Metalopolis, citizens of Metalopolis, beware. This game is going to be sick. There's been siege tanks, all kinds of action here. They're going to see some explosions at the top of these buildings, that's for sure. We downloaded this one from SC2Replay.com, and we are a proud broadcasting partner with the ESL. I'm sorry, we downloaded this one directly from ESL. I screwed that one up. ESL.EU. We are a broadcasting partner with Electronic Sports League. Thanks for this replay. We're in the ESL Go4SC2 November Finals. My pick is here on the left-hand side of the map. Goody, playing as the purple Terran, is up against Tarson here at the 12 o'clock position, playing as the red Terran. I mean, this series has been so exciting to cast.
Yeah, absolutely. We saw Goody go up 2-0 early game, and now Tarson has come back 2 games in a row. We are in the rubber match here. This is for all of the marbles and that 500 euros. I believe there is a bag of marbles that's a prize, but don't quote me on that. I can only hope so. That would really be nice. Wouldn't that be great?
Yeah, especially if those marbles were made of gold.
I don't know. I don't think that would be good for playing marbles.
Oh, look at that comment there. Tarson says, epic comeback. He's I mean, this is it. It's tied up 2-2.
Yeah, absolutely. He said it at the beginning of Game 3. He's like, I'm going for the big con. There's that heart again. Really nice heart. I prefer the less than 3 heart myself, but that's just me. But that does look nice. I wonder how to do that. Maybe I'll look that up. If anybody knows how to do that, put it in the comments.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, they just missed the fist bump, and that is heartbreaking. That is, I quit.
You quit. All right, this SCV from Goody going to be able to get in the base here before this Marine comes out from Tarson. Going to be able to really take a look around. Going to see the same thing he's seen the other games. Only 1 refinery up right now, though, for Tarson, and 2 refineries being dropped here for Goody, so maybe he's going to go more of a tech-heavy build. And Goody's Marine right now just pumping Tarson's SCV full of lead, as Tarson's SCV is going to try to take a look around and get some kind of useful information.
Yeah, like you said, he sees what he's been seeing. Oh, unfortunately, he goes down there, so that is a lost scouting Marine. And so you can put the game advantage in Goody's hand, I guess, technically, for the time being. And looking at the units lost tab, 1-0. So, oh, that's, I mean, you got to be happy about that, right?
Yeah, I think that's going to be the deciding factor this game for sure. And 2 Marines already coming out for Tarson, as we are not seeing that Reaper as we've seen earlier, and he's got his factory building right now. So let's see what his unit comp is going to be this game. These last 2 games that Tarson has won, he has really mixed up his comp, and I think, as you were saying to me during the break, that has really been what's helped him come back in this series, is by changing his strategy.
Yeah, absolutely. He stuck kind of with the same strategy that Goody's been using, which is the heavy Marines and Marauders with, you know, some Vikings and a Raven, just, you know, for the bit of spicing. And it's almost like they were playing the same game, and Goody was kind of outplaying him at that game. So he switched up his game, and in the end, and that's what really works. Kind of, I think he's had Goody like on edge, just kind of taken aback as he tries to deal with this just, you know, weird compositions units, weird drops, constant pressure. So that's what really works. Always remember, you can adjust to your opponent, change up your strategy. You can't, you know, there are certain builds that work out really well at the beginning, and this will work and this will win a lot. But when you get up to this higher level, you're going to need to change it up, because people know the counters, and they know the counters to the counters.
Yeah, they do. There's always a counter for what you're doing, so that's absolutely true. I think that's why TLO is generally so successful, because he switches it up every game. It's really hard to pin him down. I see a sneaky armory being dropped here by Goody at the bottom of his base pretty early, so I'd be curious to see, you know, he's going to go ahead and go for those vehicle upgrades early, so maybe he's going to go for that heavy factory once again.
Maybe, or he might be going for those early Thors, maybe an early Thor push. I have heard of that in the Terran arsenal. You get that one Thor out early with a couple Marines for some support, and you can really be devastating. I don't know if that's what he's planning. But in the end, Tarson coming up with some Marines and Hellions up the ramp here. Unfortunately, that siege tank's pelting him down, though. Oh, the bunker's not ready. Is that siege tank going to be able to hold off those Marines? He's got to back up. The SCVs come in for the repair, and that force those Marines out.
Oh boy, get some Marines in that bunker. If Goody slides those Marines in there, that is going to be able to hold off any future pushes. Is now 2 siege tanks with siege mode here. No future pushes will be able to come in. Pushes, that is, but drops sure can, as Tarson is dropping units down here in the right-hand corner of the base. Hellion and 3 Marines just streaming in here, going to head straight for that mineral line and try to take out the ooey gooey center of Goody's economy. Those SCVs getting brave there, trying to push that away, dropping that engineering bay down to try to take positioning away from future attacks coming in, and unsuccessful, but a nice attempt, keeping his opponent on edge, but dropping down this sneaky armory. Not sneaky anymore, as these Marines are just starting to pump it full of lead. Oh boy, that Hellion just gets taken out immediately as second he got near that mineral line, so that was unsuccessful, and Tarson's just keeping up the pressure, which has made him successful in the previous games.
Yeah, absolutely. He needs to keep this pressure up. Meanwhile, you see that barracks flying for Goody. He's got that Thor out with the siege tanks and Marines. I guess this is about what I was talking about here. He sends some up on the high ground there. Nice split up of his units right there. Normally, you don't want to split your army that much, but this is really good, having some on the high ground. And in case you engaged anybody in that little area there, he's moving out with that early Thor, the early pressure.
Tarson, I'm sorry to interrupt. Tarson has just been ripping up this mineral line with these 3 Marines in the meantime, and really Goody is just going to have to retaliate. Sorry to interrupt you, Danny, but these Marines are still shooting SCVs as there are no forces remaining whatsoever for Goody here. But now that Thor is here, he's going to go ahead and take care of business. So Goody just he's got a siege up here as he's moving right in the front door. Thor leading the charge, but there's a siege tank and a bunker there, which is really just going to push everything back, and it looked like most of Goody's force got devastated already. Yeah,
absolutely. Look, you see Goody using that that bunker for sight, as so the siege tank can hit those SCVs. Really nice play right there. They basically use that you know, bunker or that barracks, I'm sorry, as a huge tanky observer. So. Oh, nice work there. It's going to be really hard to take that down. Meanwhile, we just he's pelting those SCVs. These SCVs are trying to get that siege tank. Meanwhile, the Marauders and Marines come in, stemmed up, trying to take out that Thor. They take out the siege tank. Down goes the Thor. These SCVs are all alone. Oh, now they're going to try and take out that barracks. So it was a nice, clever little play by Goody there. Tarson was able to force it away.
Overall, Goody at the disadvantage in these altercations. 30 units lost for him, 2,400 in minerals lost already. Tarson with 21 units lost and 1,850 lost in units. So Tarson has just been really effective with his attacks, very efficient. So yeah. I wonder if he's going to realize he kind of has the advantage here. I'm sorry, you're going to tell me about, oh, I'm sorry, the barracks dropping back there, trying to build Marines for Goody at the back of Tarson's base.
Yeah, kind of almost silly, just kind of ridiculous. Try and drop there right where they could see. The SCVs actually got in there when we're dealing with the barracks. But now it's just burning away. It's probably going to die in the midair there. And meanwhile, Tarson's like, okay, time to move out, time to counter, just like last game, and wrap this one up.
I really hope he can't do it. There's a siege tank, a Hellion, a Thor, a bunker with nothing in it currently. If he could load that up with a few units, that would really help him out. The missile turret, though. Oh, the missile turret immediately goes down, and these 2 Hellions are completely exposed to all of those Marauders. It goes down immediately. Thor is forced